Video is all about tension. I work with usually females who are 40 plus, and yes, they do have some stressful jobs and kids. Sometimes they're grown kids, um, and all the other priorities that we manage and try to set the boundaries. Throughout the day, we all carry some level of tension in various parts of the body. And based on my experience in working with clients, I wanted to address um, four areas of tension where um I'm mostly I'm mostly seeing people, right? Okay. The first level is butt, butt muscles. Notice if you are clenching your butt muscles when you sit, when you stand, all throughout the day. And this is where our first step starts. Start to notice, be aware, and then try to consciously release. One way to release that, I always tell people just to kind of start doing your pelvic tilts and allow your butt muscles to kind of get that massage. You'll most likely sitting on the chair, maybe in the office, maybe somewhere else. And just start doing the pelvic tilts, creating some blood flow, some movement into that area, and allowing your hips to just relax and release from a variety of movement. So I also have my massaging bowls. There's a yoga tune-up bowls, but any bowls that feel good could help. You can always just put a bowl, especially if you are at work. Just do a little bit of massage here. So as you can see, my bowl is there. I'm just gonna find different areas and kind of do a little bit of pressure. Breathe there. Do your three-dimensional breathing, breathing all the way down there. And then relax, do it on the other side. And you can do that throughout the day, especially when you feel the tension builds up. Now I did one side, I really feel much more like, relaxed on this side. I might have a little bit more grounded to the right. So this is how much tension apparently I've been carrying today. So another area of tension that I see a lot, especially in females, is that drawing the belly in toward the spine. So like constantly just doing that. So begin to notice that. One way you can notice, just slightly put your hand out there and notice if you are carrying tension in the belly. So when you do have a lot of tension here, so you're most likely breathing into your chest and the shoulders and the neck. And that's another area of tension where I see, that progression. So just notice that and allow yourself to, again, connect with your three-dimensional breath. And I have a lot of videos and tutorials on three-dimensional breathing. So this is just inhaling, breathing front, side, back, all the way down there, connecting your diaphragm with the pelvic floor, relaxing your belly. And just kind of find that level of subtle tension, but not super contracting your belly so that your spine has to flex, right? And of course, you can use your belly to do a little bit of massaging if that feels good to you. That's another area, another tool to release your tension in the belly. So your digestion is going to improve, your intuition might improve too, as they say that the gut feeling, it's your intuition, right? So yeah, there is a power in relaxation. So another area of tension where I see in my female clients is the upper abdominals or the rib cage, because a lot of times I kind of see that pulling in and kind of just push back. So which again going to compromise our breathing and might create a lot of tension in the upper back as well. So one way you kind of check if you have tension there. So try to put your fingers right underneath the rib cage. It should be nice and squishy. And you should be able to put your fingers like under quite well, quite easy, quite like soft and squishy here, okay? And you can do it obviously on both sides. And again, when we restore three-dimensional breathing, so usually all these areas will take care of themselves, but we are still habitual people and we might still kind of carry some tension there. So we're not robots. That's another area of tension, which could also relate to that digestion and the breathing. Another area of tension, of course, everything that happens here could affect here, right? But then a lot of times we get stressed and we're just like right there in the computer doing some stuff, and we carry a lot of tension in the jaw. And there have been some studies done that tension in the jaw brings the tightness and tension in the pelvic floor, or vice versa, because they're kind of like that part of the same canister. The pelvic floor is the base, and the throat is the lid, and obviously our jaw is connected to that. But anyway, it's fascinating how everything is connected. All right, so one way to release the tension here, obviously you can use your hands and just feel it. And a lot of times what I like to do, I put a little bit of tension. So where the jaw connects to the ears here, kind of press, and then I just open my jaw, kind of drop my jaw down. It doesn't have to be like completely dropped, right? And up. And you can feel the movement in your fingers where again, jaw connects to the ears here. So when you got to that point, you might just kind of do that a few times and just do that. And you might feel like one side maybe is more tense than the other. And that will probably relate also to the tension in the neck and the shoulder on that same side. And obviously you can use your fingers and do the circular motions and do your massaging, right? And just moving your jaw up and down like this, great, side to side. Make some faces. Another way I like to release the jaw and also the neck, close your mouth and do your tongue massage, just kind of doing the circles with the tongues, one direction and then the other direction, and then go underneath your teeth, kind of behind your teeth, and do the same circles there. I really like to do that while I'm driving in my car because it's quite accessible and releases a lot of tension. And again, if you have the balls, like yoga tune-up balls, they're kind of nice and soft and squishy. So we're going to make our face round and we're going to make our face smiley. So this is a cheekbone. Again, if you feel it, you're going to feel the bone. Okay. You're going to put the balls right underneath the bones and you're going to start making faces. You're going to just apply gentle pressure and then you're going to try to do the skin rolling. Actually, it's a good like a facelift massage. And then do the other way. And yes, your face is going to be frown and smiley. And then move in and move in and move in. And then just again, application of pressure and then that movement, that skin rolling. So I put the pressure and really pick up the skin one way and then the other. And then again, I'm going to put the pressure. And move my jaw again up and down, side to side while I'm changing the pressure level. And that feels amazing. You're going to feel how like $100, no, $100 million. How about that? You're going to have your skin lift. You're going to have a jaw release. And you can do that all in front of the computer without leaving your office station. But better yet, move your office station, walk around and do that while you're walking for just a minute. You know, your work's still going to be there, but you're going to get that little break and that's going to feel good in the end of the day. So these are the 4 areas of tension that I would like you to pay attention to throughout the day. So your butt clench, are you doing it? Release, relax, do a little massage quickly. Belly area, are you sucking your belly in? So feel it with your hand. Release, relax, breathe 3-dimensionally. And when I say 3-dimensionally, it's not just belly breathing. It's front, side, back, going all the way down and all the way up, right? So then we have the upper abdominals here, kind of pulling our ribs in. So massage, release the tension, breathe into the front of the ribs, okay? And the 4th area is the jaw. Okay, so which relates to your neck, your shoulders, and of course, everything relates to upstairs and downstairs. Be tension free.